People are making comparisons to other notable events. The shooting death of Trayvon Martin, killed in Florida by a neighborhood watch volunteer, and the civil rights protests of the 60s. Mary Ellen Resendez joining us now from Central Phoenix, where a vigil is about to get underway. And Mary Ellen, tell us what we're expecting to see out there.
You know, we're speaking with organizers, and they're just getting started right now. You can see some of the protesters have arrived. Now, this is going to be a peaceful protest. They're going to be presenting stories of police brutality, not just in Ferguson, but across the country, New York, Los Angeles, and yes, right here in Phoenix. Now, the protesters at about 6:20 are then going to take a moment of silence. Now, this is a vigil for Michael Brown's family. He's the 18-year-old that was shot over there in Ferguson. And so that moment of silence happening in just a few minutes. And of course, they're trying to call attention to this issue.
You could not script this one worse.
Constitutional civil rights attorney Scott Greenwood's job is damage control. When excessive force is used, he steps in to help the police department avoid race riots like this. He says the first mistake is always going radio silent and refusing to release information.
Within the first 8 to 12 hours after an incident like this, a good police chief will release the preliminary details about the incident. In this case, they failed to do that. And people are outraged that all they're hearing is one side of a story.
And all we've seen is more military-like response.
The right way to respond to a public that's outraged about police misconduct is not with more police misconduct. They should not be using rubber bullets and tear gas to disperse peaceful protesters.
He agrees wholeheartedly with another police agency taking control of the investigation.
Instead of having the Ferguson Police Department, which is overwhelmingly white, interact with the citizens who are overwhelmingly African American, it takes them out of the equation, and it ensures that a professional law enforcement agency that is not suspected of any wrongdoing at all is actually providing security in the city.
Now, Greenwood says once you reach this level of unrest, when you get to race riots, there's no quick fix. In fact, he worked with the Cincinnati Police Department back in 2001 to try to fix their issue when they escalated to exactly what Ferguson is escalating to this week. And he says it has taken 5 to 8 years to regain that trust between the police department and the citizens.
All right, Mary Ellen, thank you.